Indian Larry is a custom bike designer and builder who has achieved remarkable popularity because of the extraordinary bikes he creates. He recently won the Biker Build-Off against Billy Lane, his good friend and compadre. Born to Ride was fortunate to obtain an exclusive interview with this one-of-a-kind chopper guru.
The name Indian Larry came actually from the Indian motorcycle. I built a chopped 50 Chief years ago, and I had a lot of nicknames. You know, in the biker world, you get nickname here, nickname, and finally one lands on you and sticks. And luckily, Indian Larry stuck, and it's a nickname I can live with. Some of the nicknames were not so flattering, but they came from the Indian motorcycle. I'm actually Belgium, I'm not Indian, but I do believe in American Indian spiritual ideals, so it was a quite appropriate name. I've always been a motorcycle superstar, except I was the only one that knew it. So it really doesn't feel much different to me. I'm just a regular chopper guy. I'm just a biker. I'm no different than anybody else, really. I mean, in my opinion, everybody's a superstar in their own realm. Well, some of the changes in the motorcycling now, it seems like it'd be a big advent in the custom bike. A lot of what people are calling choppers now are not choppers, in my opinion. They're custom bikes. I really build choppers. That's what I like to build, like straight up choppers. Not saying there's anything wrong with the custom bikes. It's just not what I do. I'm all about the motor, all about the performance, all about the speed and the handling of the bike, and also I'm about elevating the art. I was a man that coined the term motorcycle artist in the industry. No one was using that term before I coined it years ago. But I think it's all great for the industry. I personally think the whole world should be filled with motorcyclists, and I think everybody would get along a whole lot better. What I tell everybody what they should do, not only with motorcycles, but in life, find out what you like to do, what you love to do, and pursue that with all the passion you can and as hard as you can, and your success and your money and your fame, if you want it, will follow. Most of the ideas I have for bike building are already in my head. I don't know where that comes from, whether it would be, like God-given talent or demonic possession. I don't know where they come from. I just have tons of ideas, and I just keep building, and I don't even really try to build anything so radical. I just try to keep refining it to get to the ultimate perfect motorcycle. I'm really on the quest for the holy grail, so to speak, for the perfect motorcycle, the perfect day, the perfect bike, the perfect ride. So that's what I'm after. Yeah, the bike that I built for the last Discovery episode with Billy Lane, the one where I won the 2003 Discovery Bike Building Championship, I believe that's right behind us. That's this bike right here behind us. And yeah, I had a lot of help on that bike. I mean, my painter, my seat maker, Paul Cox, my painter, Robert Padre from Custom Auto Design, my whole entire team, Kino, everybody put their heart into that bike. We built that bike in 20 days, which was a tremendous feat. Any real builder will tell you that's a feat. And yeah, it's beyond passion. It's an obsession building these bikes. And I tell people it's not what I do, it's what I am. I have no choice. This is really a burning obsession. It's what I do, and I'm going to continue to do this until I can't do it anymore, actually. The change in motorcycling, I mean, I love the acceptance. I mean, as you said, we will be thrown out of restaurants, we would be not accepted, and it was always looked on like you were a bad guy. And in some incidents, we were bad guys, but not in general. Everybody was pretty, there's much more understanding of the whole bike thing right now. And I love it. I love the acceptance. I love to be able to make the money and to make it so that everybody in my crew actually profits from it. And and I'm not done yet. I don't believe I've reached my peak or the fame. I'm just going to pursue my goal and my dream as hard as I possibly can, and not so much for myself, because I basically have everything I want out of life. It's just mostly for my crew. I want everybody to share in the success and get really to be able to fulfill their dreams. And my wife, my whole crew, I just want everybody to be happy. I'm sort of like a throwback to the 60s, because I started doing this when I was very young, and I don't think I ever grew up. I don't think I ever progressed out of motorcycling. I do use all the new modern technology, the best materials, the latest state-of-the-art stuff. I use a lot of stuff from the space program, and I try to build these bikes the best I can. But I don't care what other builders are doing, like these cookie cutter bikes and stuff. I really don't care. about what anybody's doing about anything in my life. I do what I feel like doing, regardless of where the chips might fall. Whatever, even if I do something and someone perceives it as negative, if I feel in my heart it's the right thing to do, I don't care what people think. I don't care how people perceive my bikes. If I like them and I love them, then people can go to hell then. But I'm really happy that people perceive these bikes and they like them. I like it when people look at the bikes and they smile and they're happy and they just start staring at them. They get hypnotized when they look at them. I like that when people enjoy them as much as I do. People can contact me through IndyLarry.com. It'll be the phone numbers on there, mailing address, the address of the shop, all the merchandise is on there, how to contact me for a build. What's next? I have a lot of movies pending on the table right now. We're talking about some other Discovery work. I have a biography that's being written this year. They're doing a video game. I have a bunch of national ad campaigns out there, and I actually am too busy. And mostly I'm not even building for the public anymore. I only build bikes for myself to bring to the shows, and if they sell from the shows, that's okay. But I really don't want the public dictating to me what I should build. I just want to build, my art. I'm not building bikes for the public. I'm actually sculpting when I build. So if someone wants to build one of my bikes, I get a lot of collectors to build it. So that's pretty much what's going new and on the future for me.